Hello everyone, my name is Michael Valentino, Supervisor of Science for Glen Rock Public Schools, and I am here to briefly discuss with you the upcoming solar eclipse event taking place on Monday, April 8th of this school year. So join me for a rundown of what to anticipate and the essential safety precautions to take for a safe and unforgettable viewing experience. The solar eclipse is one of the most spectacular events that we can directly observe here on the Earth. The solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the Earth, casting a shadow on the Earth's surface and temporarily obscuring or partially blocking the sun's light. On April 8th, a total solar eclipse will travel in a narrow pathway across the United States. Cities within this narrow band will experience a total solar eclipse, the moon completely covering the sun, plunging the area into darkness for a brief period. Areas outside of this band will see varying portions of the sun obscured by the moon, with the sun appearing to have a crescent shape. This is known as a partial solar eclipse. For us in the northern New Jersey area, we're just a bit outside the path of totality, but we'll experience a partial solar eclipse with 91% coverage beginning at 2:10 p.m., with maximum coverage at 3:25 p.m., and then finally ending at 4:36 p.m. It is extremely important to never look directly at the partial solar eclipse without appropriate eye protection. Even with the sun being 91% covered for us on April 8th, the sun's surface is so bright that if you look at any portion of it, no matter how much is covered, it still produces enough light to damage your eyes, sometimes permanently. And never assume that you could just look away before you could damage your eyes, since our retinas do not contain any pain receptors. Light from just a tiny sliver of the sun can cause damage, even before you realize it. But there are ways that you can protect your eyes on April 8th if you want to look up and see the eclipse. Special solar glasses or eclipse glasses, which are thousands of times darker than regular sunglasses, will reduce the amount of light to safe enough levels so you can look up at the eclipse. Regular or polarized sunglasses, no matter how dark they are not safe for viewing the partial solar eclipse. Look for eclipse glasses that meet the international safety standard below. Now, it is important to note that NASA also recommends not looking at the partial eclipse, even while wearing eclipse glasses, through a camera lens, binoculars, or a telescope, without a solar filter fitted on the lens. An unfiltered lens can concentrate solar rays, causing damage to the filter, the sensor inside your phone, and also your eyes. Now, you can also indirectly look at the eclipse using a simple and safe method called pinhole projection. In pinhole projection, a tiny hole is created in a material like a piece of paper, aluminum foil, or cardboard. With the eclipse or sun behind you, sunlight can pass through the pinhole and create an image of the sun on the ground. The distance between the pinhole projector and the ground will affect the size and the sharpness of the image on the floor, so you can adjust your hands accordingly to focus. This method will also work if you spread out and overlap your fingers, creating a waffle shape, or with a colander from the kitchen. The shadow on the ground and the holes in the colander and spaces between your fingers will show the sun as little crescents. Well, that's it for now. I hope this brief rundown of the solar eclipse event helped you prepare for a safe and enjoyable viewing experience. But if you missed this one, not to worry. The United States will experience another total eclipse event in August of 2044. Please visit NASA's website for any additional information or safety measures on the upcoming solar eclipse. Enjoy the rest of the school year and see you next time.